I guess our next thing is
There you go.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, this was one of Zai's little topics.
Does it still apply if you're married?
Of course, Valentine's applies. Being married is so different than dating. When you're dating and you don't have bills and you don't have responsibilities and you just at your parents' house and you just visiting, I'm just visiting Zai on the weekends. Well, we'll be out every single weekend, going on dates, spending money. No, like checking the bank account in sight, at least for me.
Yeah.
Now that we married, we gotta make sure we have food for groceries, the bills getting paid, we have stuff we need for the house. And yeah, we still go out on dates. Like, we tried to make it a priority to say every check, we're going to take a certain amount of money, put it to the side, each one of us, and that'll be our date night fun. And whatever's left over, like, the thing that we kind of came up with recently is when we get paid, we're going to each take like $100, put it into a jar, call it date night. And when we go out, we're going to try to go out like every 2 weeks or so for date night, or every week, whichever one we decide. And we're going to use the date night money that's in the jar to pay for date night. If we don't use all the money, it stays in there. But every check, we just add in $100. So eventually, date night money may turn into like, we can go take a trip somewhere money, or we can go buy this together for something.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily like all dates feel like they're always on Chad, or all dates feel like they're on Zai, or like we don't go on date nights. Because as you're married, it's kind of like you have to put forth effort to show like, I still love you, even though you know they love you, but
you can't
let life get
you can't
in the
let
way.
life get in the way. You can't get too comfortable and complacent. You should still show that person, your spouse, that you still love them, that you would still do what you would do if you guys were just dating. And I think that's what keeps a marriage strong and keeps it exciting. And so, yeah, that's what we're doing. And since you said it still applies when we're married, I'm going to assume that...
I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I don't have any Valentine's Day plans planned out right now.
I'm not assuming that.
Oh, when are you
No, I'm going to assume that, like, since I haven't heard, like, will you be my Valentine's yet? That is coming down the pipeline.
I don't know what it is with women and want to be heard. Are you going to be my Valentine? Like, we husband and wife, like, of course you're my Valentine, but...
I want to hear it.
Zai is that type of person. She wants to hear it. So maybe eventually I ask her. I asked you last year, would you be my Valentine? And we were...
New Year.
We were married. I get it. I get it. But, I mean, Valentine still does apply when you're married, but I don't think... I mean, going on, like, a date night for Valentine or doing an activity, to me, that would be, like, a good Valentine's Day. Going above and beyond and, like, I'm dumping hundreds of dollars for one day is, like...
I don't think...
That doesn't even make sense to me.
I think we're aligned on that. I'm not asking for that.
Or let's say Valentine's Day came up and I never asked you to be my Valentine, but we went somewhere and did Valentine's activities and stuff. Oh, you're not going?
No.
You're not going?
It must be just a random date because I'm not your Valentine.
So we go out on Valentine's Day, go do an activity, go get dinner, and you're going to say, this is just a regular date
This
that
a
happens
regular
to be on
date.
Valentine's Day?
He didn't ask me to be his Valentine.
See, that's foolishness. So,
okay, and then that segues into my next question. If you're out there, when we first started dating, Chad was like, oh, I'm going to take you out on Saturday. Mind you, of course, we both worked during the week. And I was like, Saturday?
Because Valentine's Day was like Tuesday or Wednesday.
I was like, what day is that? And I was like...
I think it was like the 16th.
I was like, is
17th.
that side girl Saturday? I'm not going out for Valentine's on a Saturday. So, I mean, if you agree or don't agree, do you believe that you should go out on the actual day of Valentine's Day, whether it falls on a Monday, a Tuesday, a Thursday, or would you wait till the weekend to celebrate Valentine's Day with your significant other? And how would you feel about that?
Me personally, I'm like, oh, I'm finna treat you for good on Saturday because I'm not working. Like, I'm coming home from work. I can then gather my stuff, go to sleep, and then Saturday is like we doing all the Valentine's Day stuff. Because, yeah, when we were dating, she was like, I think that not going out on Valentine's Day, that it means I'm a side piece, even if it's the only person you talk to. And I'm like, I had already booked the reservation for Saturday, what we were gonna do. When she said that, I was like, okay, I'm not trying to,
It might as well not even
I'm
be
not trying to get
Valentine's
kicked to the
Day.
curb. So I'm like, I'm gonna see if they'll switch the day. And then they were able to switch the day to Valentine's Day.
I enjoyed that restaurant too. Yebo.
We went to Yebo Beach House, yeah.
Love that.
And I was like, I'm gonna switch it to Valentine's Day, but to me it didn't matter. Now to her it does, but like women or men are different.
I think to women it does matter. But I mean,
now that we're married, would it matter? Now that we're married, would it matter?
Not really.
Exactly.
Not really, but it does matter if you ask me to be your Valentine.
See, women are weird.